order the Borough of Northampton Reorganizational meeting of January 2nd, 2024. Smoke 'em, we got 'em. Let's rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Be seated. Before we get started, I just want to say a quick word to everybody tuning in on live cast that on behalf of Borough Council, myself, our Borough Manager, and our staff, Happy New Year, wishing you a very healthy, prosperous, and enjoyable 2024. All right. First piece of business, swearing in of newly elected council members. Leroy?
Mayor Anthony Pristash will be swearing in council member-elect Judith Haldeman, Julia Kutzler, Trevor Stone, Jason Donahue, and Ronald Knuff. All terms of the office are for 4 years, except Mr. Knuff, who will serve 2 years.
All right. I'd like everybody to enter the well in the front. I'll swear you all in. Just in a line up, facing the back of the room, please. In front.
I'm getting out of this picture.
Okay, please raise your right hand and repeat after me. Of course, there are blanks there for your individual assignments, so fill those in as needed. Ready? I,
Judith.
read your name, please,
Judith Haldeman.
Trevor Stone,
and your address.
405 Street,
Pennsylvania, being duly elected
being duly elected
Fourth Ward Council.
Council, Third Ward,
Second Ward Council.
Okay. In Northampton County, Pennsylvania,
County, Pennsylvania,
do solemnly swear
Do solemnly
solemnly
swear
swear that I will support
that I will support, obey, and
and
defend
defend
the Constitution
the Constitution
of the United
of the
States
United States
and the Constitution of the Commonwealth,
and
and the Constitution of the Commonwealth,
and that I will discharge my duties
and I will discharge my duties
of my office with fidelity.
of my office with fidelity.
Congratulations. Welcome back to Borough. Ron. Right. All right, we will now have roll call. Mr. Probst?
Okay, Ronald Knuff,
Present.
Kenneth Hall,
Present.
Bonnie Almond will be absent. Trevor Stone,
Here.
Ronald Glassick,
Here.
Julia Kutzler,
Here.
Judith Haldeman,
Here.
Jason Donahue,
Here.
Mason Smolinak,
Here.
Mayor Anthony Pristash.
Present. Okay. Next on the agenda is nominations and election of a council president. Mr. Probst?
Mayor Pristash will be conducting the council meeting and will be accepting nominations for president. After nominations have been closed, a formal vote will be taken. A motion to second is not required for this nomination.
Okay. I open the floor for the nominations for the Borough Council of Northampton.
I will nominate Judy Kutzler for president.
I need a motion to close the nominations. Are there any, are there any other nominations? Motion to close the nominations.
Make a motion.
So moved. Roll call, Mr. Probst. Yay for Ms. Kutzler as council president. Nay for not voting for her for council president. Mr. Probst?
Okay, Ronald Knuff,
Yay or nay?
Yes.
Kenneth Hall,
Yay.
Trevor Stone, I'm sorry.
Yes.
Yeah. Ronald Glassick,
Yay.
Julia Kutzler,
Yes.
Judith Haldeman,
Yay. Thank you, Judy.
Jason Donahue.
Yay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 yeas, no nays.
Motion passes unanimously. Congratulations, Councilwoman Kutzler, on being Council President. Congratulations. I will now open the floor for nominations and election of the Council Vice President.
The mayor will be accepting nominations for the vice president, and a formal vote will be taken. Again, a motion to second is not required for this nomination. After this process has been completed, newly elected president will accept the gavel from the mayor and continue the meeting.
I open the floor for nominations.
I nominate Mr. Glassick for vice president.
Any other nominations? Motion to close.
Motion.
Motion to close by Councilman Stone. Roll call, Mr. Brooks, please.
Be right with you.
Okay.
Okay, vote yea or nay. Ronald Knuff,
Yay.
Kenneth Hall,
Yes.
Jason Donahue,
Yay.
Trevor Stone,
Yay.
Ronald Glassick,
Yes.
Julia Kutzler,
Yes.
Judith Haldeman.
Yes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 yeses, that's unanimous.
Motion passes. Congratulations, Councilman Glassick. And one last nomination for President Pro Tem.
Judy should be
Do
running.
you think so? All right, I'll pass the
Okay.
gavel.
Okay.
Councilwoman,
Good job, man.
thank you very much.
My goodness. Thank you.
Congratulations. Get a-
Oh, no.
Bill wants a picture.
Oh, boy. He's supposed to take all the pictures, not me. Okay, this is yours.
That's the agenda.
All right.
He's making fun of me.
No, no.
Moving on with nominations and election of President Pro Tem.
10, that should be a 10.
That's a typo, Pro,
Yeah. Council may select the president pro tem from among the current council members to serve as chair in the absence of the president or vice president, provided there is still a quorum.
Make a nomination for Miss Judy Haldeman.
do we need a second on that one?
No, same,
No.
same process.
Okay. Nomination has been made for Miss Judy Haldeman.
Motion to close.
Motion to close.
Motion.
Motion made to close by Mr. Donahue.
Would you like a roll call?
Yes, I was waiting for that.
Oh,
I thought
okay.
that was, I thought that was
All right.
standard, okay.
You vote yea or nay for Judith Haldeman as president pro tem. Ronald Knuff,
Yay.
Kenneth Hall,
Yay.
Jason Donahue,
Yay.
Trevor Stone,
Yay.
Ronald Glassick,
Yes.
Julia Kutzler,
Yes,
Judith Haldeman.
yes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, unanimous.
resolution designating depositories for borough funds.
Resolution number 1-24 would designate the depositories for the Borough of Northampton. We have traditionally and historically used PNC Bank.
What is the opinion of this council? Do you have a motion to proceed with this?
Motion.
Motion made by Mr. Hall. Do I get a second?
Second.
By Mr. Stone. Question
Question,
by Mr. Glassick. Go ahead.
Leroy, did we at least shop around to check other pricing?
Our biggest problem is all of our checks that we have been using for all of our accounts are drawn on PNC Bank. If there were any savings, I would imagine they'd be minimal, and they'd be offset by the cost of getting all new checks.
They have vacated the Borough of Northampton recently, so I know there's more
Yeah.
transportation costs running back and forth, so I just thought,
Usually Mary Ellen stops at the one in Fullerton and it's on her way home.
isn't she retiring?
She will be.
Okay. That's my only question.
All those in favor? Say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? The ayes have it. A resolution establishing fees for the filing of applications, permits, and licenses for the Borough of Northampton.
Resolution 2-24 establishes fees for permits and licenses. Some changes have occurred in the residential, commercial, and industrial project fees. There have also been changes made in the recreation center fees, the swimming pool fees, the park fees, and the rental of the band trailer. I had recommended that we no longer waive the rental fee.
What is the opinion of council? Do we have a motion?
Motion.
Motion made by Mr. Hall. Second,
Second?
Mr. Glassick. Question
Question.
from Mr. Hall. Go ahead.
So he's with the band show, so we are still renting it? Did that go on? That was a forethought?
With a $300 a day rental fee.
So we are
Yes.
still renting it out? Opposite,
It's up to council. I mean, if you don't wanna rent it out anymore, that's,
it's just been brought, I didn't know if it went any further, just
it did not.
clarifying.
It did not.
Any other questions? All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? The ayes have it. A resolution authorizing the appointment of a sewage enforcement officer for 2024.
Resolution number 3-24 appoints the sewage enforcement officer, allows us to charge potential developers for engineering fees that are incurred by the borough. We use Lehigh Engineering Associates for these services.
Do I have a motion? What is the opinion? Do I have a motion?
I'll make a motion.
By Ms. Haldeman,
Second.
second by Mr. Stone. Question? All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? The ayes have it. Appointment to the Vacancy Board.
We did not receive any applications to serve on the vacancy board. Applications will be accepted at the borough office. so the vacancy board will remain vacant.
Okay. Do we need any kind of motion on this? Is this just
There's nothing,
nothing, right? Appointment to the zoning hearing board.
Ms. Sandra Pudliner is requesting to be reappointed for another 3-year term, which will end on December 31st, 2026.
Do I have a motion for Mrs. Pudliner to fill this vacancy?
Motion.
Motion made by Mr. Knopf. Second
Second.
by Mr. Glassick. Question? All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? The ayes have it. Appointment to the Civil Service Commission.
Ms. Kelly Millisitz is requesting to be reappointed for another 6-year term on the Civil Service Commission, which will end on December 31st, 2029.
And do I have a motion to appoint Mrs. Millisitz?
Motion.
Made by Mr. Glassick,
Second.
by Mr. Stone. Question? All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? The ayes have it. Appointment to the Board of Health.
Ms. Carrie Hirschman is requesting to be reappointed to a 5-year term on the Board of Health. This term will expire on December 31st, 2028.
And what is the opinion of council?
Motion.
Motion made by Mr. Hall. Do I have a second?
Mr. Knopf.
Mr. Knopf? Any questions?
Question.
By Mr. Glassick, go ahead.
More to Leroy. Why are the different dates on all 3 of these? Wouldn't they be running in simultaneously? Instead of being
No, each of the
26, 20?
commissions has different lengths of term.
Okay.
For example, the Civil Service is a 6-year term. Board of Health is a 5-year term.
It's just that they all fell at the same time right now.
Yeah.
Okay. Play the lottery, I guess, with that. All right, thank you.
Thank you. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? The ayes have it. Next, we have appointment to the Northampton Borough Municipal Authority Board.
Mr. Anthony Lipsonsky Sr. has asked to be reconsidered for another 5-year term on the Northampton Borough Municipal Authority Board. This term expires on December 31st, 2028. There will, however, be a vacancy on the NBMA board with the resignation of Edward Hoza. Applications are being accepted at the borough office.
Where's the
Motion.
opinion? Motion made by Mr. Knopf,
Second.
second by Ms. Haldeman. Any questions? All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? The ayes have it. Ratification of new fire department officers.
Who the hell? Following are the names of newly elected officers of the Northampton Fire Department. Chief is Keith Knobloch. Deputy Chief Andrew Martson. Assistant Chief Robert Schmale and Joshua Abraham. Battalion Chief Thomas Geringer. Captains Michael Book, Nick Keller, and Jim Kunkel. Lieutenants Andrew Lobb and Ed Boschel. Fire Investigator Chris Crush. Safety Officer Barry France. Engineer Mark Lobb. Fire Police Captain Kenneth Hall and Lieutenants Brian Saylor and Barry Pope. It has been customary for Borough Council to accept the officers as presented and ratify the same.
Thank you. Do I have a motion to ratify these officers?
Motion to approve.
By Mr. Stone,
Second.
second by Ms. Haldeman. Question? All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? The ayes have it. Now it's my honor here to say this. Swearing in of new fire department officers.
The mayor will take care of this.
I think if they just stay where they are, that's not a problem. Is that okay with, the president, okay with that? Just have them stand where they are so we don't.
Wait for Kenny.
Wait for King.
Wait up.
All right, gentlemen, raise your right hand, please. I, of Pennsylvania, being duly appointed to the office of in and for the Borough of Northampton, Northampton County, Pennsylvania, do solemnly swear or affirm that I will support, obey, and defend the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution and laws of the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania, that I will, during my term in office, perform the duties of office with said fidelity. Congratulations and thank you all for being back. On behalf of the Borough Council, thank you for having
Number 16. Thank you, gentlemen. You deserve all the honor and praise that you get. Moving on to the appointment of earned income tax collector.
The Commonwealth of Pennsylvania requires that each county names an earned income tax collector. Northampton County has selected Keystone Collections Group, and we need to ratify their selection.
Make a motion.
Make a motion made by Mr. Glassick. I need a second.
Second.
Second by Mr. Donahue. Any questions? No question. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? The ayes have it. That ends that. Moving to, on the agenda, number 19, the hearing of persons present. Anybody have anything to say? Step forward.
Good evening. I think most of you know who I am. Barry France. I'm the safety officer for Northampton Fire Department. Also the Junior Cadet Summer Camp Program Director. I'm here tonight just to get your approval. We'd like to move forward with another cadet program this July. We do have the date set, but before we move any further along with it, I just wanted to present it to the borough and get your approval that we can move forward with this program.
That probably should be an agenda item.
Right.
Okay.
So if you can get me anything at all in writing, I'll get it on the next agenda, and I'm sure
Okay.
it will
All right,
be.
very good.
Oh, yeah, we're gonna have to do that.
Yeah, there you go. There's a bunch of flyers that we need ready for
Thank you, sir.
date and time. Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank
Barry. Anyone else?
Anthony S. Lipsonsky, Borough of Northampton. People probably don't recognize me because I got a perm. Right? So, no, I just have a question for Leroy. In regards to 10th Street, the way our wonderful UPS or UGI has dug up and cratered the whole street. Is that on the agenda for being taken care of
Yeah,
this
but at this
spring?
time of the year, it's, you know, they can't do that kind of work now. That will be repaired. Washington Avenue, in fact, from 10th Street all the way to 7th Street's gonna get a complete overlay.
Okay.
They just ran out of time.
Well, I think we need to have a burr under their saddle because they do a lot of things than just disappear into the woodwork. Is there any change on Cherryville Road in front of the playground by the market up there? There's a
Yeah,
bump in
State
the
Road.
road that,
State Road.
right.
The last time I sent a letter to the governor and asked him to make some repairs, it was referred to the District 5 supervisor, and he told me they didn't have enough money.
All righty. Well, I'd like to say one thing I've noticed. Everyone up here looks real nice with ties, and I don't have one on. I think this is the first. So, but I worked with quite a few of you people. I wish you a lot of luck. Stay true to not only yourself, but the borough. And I think we will come out of it with good things that develop. So, everyone, Happy New Year, and thank you.
Thank you.
Anyone else? Okay, moving on to announcements.
I only have one. We had a couple calls in the office this morning. It seemed that when the people that we work with to prepare the garbage bills down in Georgia sent, in some cases, they sent certain individuals too. They discovered an error midway through the second printing, and they thought they pulled them all, but they didn't. We put a message on our website, does the press leave? Is he still here?
He left.
Oh, he left. Anyhow, well, if you're listening to this, Bill, I'd appreciate you putting in a paper that if you get two identical garbage bills, you only have to pay one. We're not that hard to get along with. Otherwise, Happy New Year's. Nice to see all these gentlemen here look so well. Congratulations to all the people that were sworn in tonight. I think you'll find this to be an adventure. That will do.
Thank you, Mr. Probst. I need an approval to pay the bills.
Oh, we need a new bill payer person.
Pardon?
We need a new bill payer person. Tony,
Oh,
Tony's
yeah.
not here. Who's taking that job
Mr.
up?
Knuff, he's sitting in the seat.
He's- Well, gotta give it, well, he's a rookie, but maybe somebody else.
I need a motion to pay the bills.
Sure.
Motion made by Mr. Knuff to pay the bills. Do I get a second?
Second.
Second by Mr. Stone. Question?
Can I ask a question regarding the County of Northampton parking meter registration, what that is?
Every year, they come in and do an inspection on our parking meters to make sure that they work
Okay.
correctly.
Okay,
They don't do it for free.
okay, interesting, thank you.
Any other questions? All those in favor? Opposed? Guys have it. I need a motion for an adjournment of this meeting.
Motion to adjourn.
By Mr. Hall,
Second.
second by Mr. Donahue. Question? All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? The ayes have it.
Congratulations, everyone.